Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in case you are yet to subscribe, please click on that red subscribe button and click the bell beside it. Thank you. So my last update about Twist of Faith was Rhea warning Prachi to stay away from Ranbir, and Rhea's friends advised her to take action against Prachi, which Rhea was contemplating on maybe she should do or not. And Pragya and Abhi couldn't stop missing each other to the extent that Abhi was going mad because of it. And if you missed that, it will be up in the card and it will be in the description box below. Let's continue from there. Mira thinks she is seeing true love for the first time and thinks that Abhi's heart is still with Pragya after she sees Abhi sad and thinking about Pragya. In Pragya's house, Sarita thinks she thought that true love doesn't exist, but it exists because she saw how Pragya was crying non-stop because of Abhi. Sarita says she saw Pragya crying a lot for the first time, and she asks her to go and meet her husband even if it is for once. Pragya says she is not ready even though she wants to meet him, but she doesn't have the strength. Pragya says she thought that her husband has changed, but he is still angry with her. In the Mira mansion, Mira thinks that one has to pay a huge price for true love, and Sarita was also thinking the same thing, and she thinks that Pragya has lost her love and she would only be fine when she gets her love back. Mira thinks she wants to care for Abhi, but he would not accept her care because he only wants Pragya, even though Pragya will never come back to him. Aliyah was thinking about Purab and she gets drunk. Grandma tries to stop her and says that what she is doing is wrong, but Aliyah says that it was Grandma that asked her to work on her relationship with Purab and make Purab become her friend and make everything fine. But Grandma did not tell her that betrayal also happens even in friendship. Aliyah says she did not get love from Purab, but instead she got betrayal for sure. Grandma asks her that what is she saying, and Aliyah says betrayal, and she recalls Purab telling her that he was missing Disha and told Disha that he loved her. Abhi comes out of the room and stumbles because he was heavily drunk. Prachi offers to take him to his room and Abhi says he is fine, and he asks Prachi to go because he doesn't want Prachi to see him in this condition. Prachi didn't listen and she takes Abhi to his room and she looks angry. Abhi finds similarity of Pragya in Prachi and tells Prachi that his other daughter might be grown up by now and she is with Fugi. Prachi asks that what are you saying, and Abhi asks her to bring his Fugi back to him. Prachi realized that Abhi was talking about his wife and she promised Abhi to bring his wife to him, and Abhi smiles. Prachi says she is feeling sad seeing Abhi in this condition, and Abhi asks that is it in his drunk state, but Prachi says no, not in a drunk state, but in an emotional state. Prachi says that when Abhi gets drunk, he gets emotional as well, and she told Abhi that everyone were asking about him in the party, and she asks him to sit right there, and she goes to bring lemon water for him to calm down. Abhi says, Fugi, where are you? I am requesting people and begging in front of them to bring you back, and if you don't come, then I will get angry, and he asks if she will not come and meet him till his death. Abhi also says that Pragya should come back at least for her rock star. Abhi looks at Pragya's picture and says that he will wait for her because he is lifeless and sucks without her, and he feels dead without Pragya in his life, and he mistakenly drops his wallet on the ground and says that he will die without Pragya, and he goes to the washroom after remembering that guests might be waiting for him downstairs. Prachi was bringing the lemon water for Abhi to his room, and Rhea follows her and thinks if she is going to steal something in her father's room. Prachi comes inside and finds the wallet on the floor, and she was about to pick it up and see Pragya's picture on the wallet, but Abhi comes back from the bathroom and Prachi was not able to see the picture. Prachi gives Abhi the lemon water and prays to God to make him meet his Fugi again, or else she will do something about it, and she comes out of the room. Rhea meets Prachi and says that she is actually a real good girl, but Prachi always forces her to do something wrong. Rhea says that Prachi wants to snatch her dad away from her by giving him gifts, and she wants to make Abhi her dad, but it would not be possible. Prachi says that she only liked Abhi, and that was why she gave him gifts, and it was just a thank you game to pay back for the wrong that Rhea did at the camp. Prachi says Rhea doesn't know how her mother felt because of what she did, and she sometimes always wished that Abhi could be her father. Rhea asks Prachi why she always acts like a perfect daughter and proves that she is not a good daughter to her father. Prachi says Rhea is also snatching her mother away from her and acting to be a good daughter, saying that she would not go until her mother regained consciousness on the day she was attacked by the terrorist, because Rhea also wants to feel a motherly love in her life. Rhea gets angry and emotional and she leaves from there. Prachi tells Shahana everything that Rhea said to her, and Ranbir comes and passes between them. Prachi gets upset with him and Ranbir says sorry and says that he would not take out his shirt again. Ranbir tells Shahana that Prachi saw him shirtless 2 times and the second time she got closer to him. Prachi says this is a lie and Ranbir says he was just kidding and he leaves. Shahana asks Prachi to make Ranbir her boyfriend and Prachi says if Ranbir can say that he is a donkey, then she would give him some importance. Shahana says Ranbir is cute and if he had proposed to her instead of Prachi, then she would have said yes. Rhea hears them and she goes from there angrily. Prachi told Shahana that Ranbir proposed to her, but the proposal was for some other girl and she feel pity for that girl because Ranbir is a cheat. Pragya was still crying and thinking about the good times she has spent with Kiara, and she gets up from her bed and writes a diary for Kiara. She says that Kiara's sister got a job with Mr. Mera, and she writes that she is missing a Superman and she wants him to come in front of her again because she wants to see and meet him. Pragya thinks that even Abhi might be missing her and she wants him to miss her even if it is for once, and she cries. Vikram asks Abhi why did he drink a lot and told him that Prachi gave him lemon water. Abhi thinks that Prachi reminds him of Pragya and Vikram asks him to come, saying that they have to announce about Ranbir joining the company. Abhi asks if it is not yet done and Vikram says that if Abhi did not do the announcement, then Ranbir will get a chance to refuse it. Vikram tells Abhi that Ranbir is his son, but he is following Abhi's footsteps, and Abhi says that it is because he doesn't eat his brain like Vikram do, and Vikram says that the solution is that he would adopt Prachi, and he asks Abhi to adopt Ranbir, and Abhi says that he would be the one to adopt Prachi because Rhea needs a sister. Vikram says son and daughter are good combo and he would be the one to adopt Prachi, and they go out to attend to the guest. Vikram gives speech and welcomes the guest, saying that whatever he is today is because of his work, and this work has given him so many friends and a brother like Abhi. Abhi takes the mic and asks them to clap if they get bored with his speech, and Vikram says that this business gave him his wife, but he would not tell everyone him and his wife's story because his wife asked him not to, and Vikram introduced Ranbir to the business world and wishes him the best of luck, and Ranbir hugs Vikram and Abhi. Rhea comes to Ranbir and holds his hand and takes him to the terrace. Abhi looks surprised and Rhea asks the guest sitting there to vacate the place, saying that she needs some privacy with her boyfriend, and everyone leave. Ranbir says he is surprised that Rhea called him her boyfriend, and Rhea says that she is calling off their relationship before it even started because she cannot bear it anymore, and Ranbir was surprised. Vikram told Abhi that they have to keep an eye on Ranbir even though he trusts him, and Abhi asks Vikram to let Ranbir be, but Vikram says that they have to be strict with him. Prachi saw Ranbir going behind Rhea and she thinks that Ranbir is troubling Rhea, and Prachi makes Ranbir fall down as he was running after Rhea. Ranbir saw that Rhea has gone and he decided to go after Prachi for making him fall. Rhea turns and she couldn't find Ranbir behind her again, and she said that she knows for sure that something is between Ranbir and Prachi. Ranbir goes behind Prachi and Prachi's slippers get stuck. Ranbir takes Prachi's slippers and they both argued on why Prachi made him fall down, and Prachi says that she would smash Ranbir under her feet until he mend his ways. Ranbir said he doesn't understand, and Prachi says that she made Ranbir fall because Ranbir was troubling Rhea. Mira thinks Abhi lost Pragya a lot, so she has to hide her own feelings for him. Ranbir was following Prachi and Prachi hugs Grandma, and Grandma asks if Prachi wants anything. Prachi smiles and Grandma asks Pallavi not to make Prachi work, and Pallavi says that it was Prachi that offered to do the work and she is doing the work wholeheartedly. Prachi said that she is doing the work wholeheartedly because Pallavi told her that this house is just like her house as well, and Grandma asked Prachi to make kishdi, that is Ushampur dish, because she heard that Prachi comes from Ushampur, and Prachi says she will make it. Ranbir takes Prachi to a side and says that if she interferes in his personal matters again, then Prachi would not like what it would do to her. Later, Ranbir asks Prachi if she likes him, and Prachi says, "No, I hate you." Ranbir says that he can never marry Prachi because she is boring and irritating, but if Prachi troubled him again, then he would kidnap Prachi and marry her forcefully and trouble her throughout her life. He asks her to stay away from him. Rhea and Shahana saw them together and Rhea was shocked, seeing Ranbir very close to Prachi, and she got angry again and leaves, and Ranbir saw Rhea and he followed her. In Pragya's house, Pragya gets worried for Prachi and thinks that Prachi did not call her. Shahana asks Prachi what is going on between she and Ranbir because she saw Ranbir whispering into Prachi's ears. Prachi asks her not to say Ranbir's name and she got angry. Pragya calls Prachi on the phone and asks if she should come and take them home, but Prachi says that Mr. Mera told her that he would drop them at home. Ranbir takes Rhea to the room and tells her that they were never together before, so how would they break up? And Rhea says that whatever was between them is ending right now because she knows that Ranbir proposed to Prachi. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next update. Bye guys.